Hey everyone, this is Rihanna from A Frugal Life, and today we're going to be talking about ways that you can get free money from the government and other organizations. So you may have seen lots of videos and books and things out there about how to get free money from the government. A popular one that people look into is Matthew Lesko. I actually joined Matthew Lesko's monthly subscription and was not impressed. If you would like a review in the future, I'd be happy to do a short review for you on that, but in short, it was not worth the money. One thing you need to know about getting money from the government is that governments don't just hand it out to individuals. So there is rarely an instance when you will get direct money handed to you from the federal government other than like your tax returns. However, there are tons of organizations which will give you free money, as well as private and nonprofit organizations that will give you free money for different things as well. So what free money I'm talking about is not loans, nothing that you have to pay back. I'm talking about financial assistance or grants that organizations give personally to individuals for different reasons. So I'm going to go through some of those right now. If you have any questions, put a note in the link below. And if you're coming to me from one of my groups from other country, this is most likely going to be just for the US. So if you're from another country, I know I have a lot of fans from other countries, go ahead and skip this one. This is going to be for US subscribers. These are mostly applicable to the United States. So number one is US savings bonds. So if you've never bought a US savings bond, you may be tempted to skip this. However, just hang on just 1 minute. What if you were gifted US savings bonds when you were a child and you didn't know it? What if you won them in a prize drawing that you didn't know about? What if the government gave them for some sort of payback that you didn't know about? There are dozens of reasons that you may have US savings bonds that you don't even know about, and it actually happened to me. It turned out I was saving US savings bonds when I was really young. I didn't even realize it because I was getting them through a work program, and I was able to go to the site, look them up, and get them back into my hands and then redeem them. So if you are looking to see if you or a family member has US savings bonds that you have not cashed in and then are just hanging out there in the world looking for you to grab them, go to this site I'm going to put up above. So this is treasuryhunt.com. Put in the information. Very minor information is needed. You can look for yourself, for your spouse, for your mom and dad, anybody you can think of, look for them. There may be US savings bonds out there that they can redeem. If there are, they will give you instructions right on the site how to get copies of those savings bonds and then how to redeem them. Number two, I'm putting it at the beginning in case you don't make it till the end. I will usually save this till the end because this is a top secret one that people don't know about, and that is found money. So I have done this numerous times in my lifetime. I check every year to see if there's found money on this site. This could be from a bank account that you didn't know about, an insurance account that you didn't know about, or forgotten about. Refunds from class actions you didn't know you were a part of. Anything that maybe belonged to you and you never claimed goes back to a state controller's office, and you can look it up on the Found Money website. So I will put the link up above. You go to the one for your state. I always look for myself, my spouse, and my immediate family once a year, and I have found 3 to 4 times money that I could claim for myself and once for a family member. So just go to that site. It's totally free to make your claim. There could totally be money out there that you don't know about that belongs to you. The things I found were a class action suit that I didn't know I belonged to from a cell phone plan that I was actually had moved my address when they notified me, and I was just sitting there at the state controllers waiting for me. I was able to claim it, and they sent me a check within 6 weeks. I also had a few stocks left over from an account I never cashed out when I left a job. I've had an insurance plan that I didn't know I was getting a refund on. So there's always ways that my found money might be in there that you could claim, and it does pop up multiple times throughout your lifetime, so be sure to check at least once a year. Number 3 is one that I'm excited about because it's so applicable to my family, and that is meds. Meds in the United States, you know, are very, very expensive prescription medicines. Some people cannot afford them and end up really damaging their health or even dying because they can't afford things like insulin. This is close to my heart because my husband does have an insulin dependency for diabetes. If he did not have insurance, without insurance, his insulin would cost $2,500 a month just to keep him alive. We do have insurance, and that means it's $250 a month copay. So there are ways you can get around the actual payout of the $2,500 or the copay by going to these different sites I'm going to list up here. There's a few I'm going to list up here. I'll be sure to put the links in the listing down below so you can check them out. Insulin medicines, heart medicines, all sorts of prescription medicines you can get for free or deeply discounted by going to these organizations. They will give you vouchers from some of them, they will reimburse some of them. Most of them are low income or need based, and some of them are just vouchers to help you out if you need help temporarily. So if you have any kind of prescription drug need and you cannot afford it, or you just want to kind of save some money and you need to take some of that money out of that budget category and put it somewhere else, be sure to look up each one of your medications and every medication of every person in your family and see if there's a way to get reimbursed or vouchered for that medication. And again, the links are down below. Number 4, and this is one I'm aware of because I worked for 5 years for the American Academy of Ophthalmology. Now, I'm talking about eyeglasses and a medical necessary eye exam. Everybody should have one. They do recommend once a year. You don't need it that often. Check with your own doctor, of course, if you have something special. They just like to recommend them once a year so they can get your money once a year. But you should definitely go when you feel like you need a new prescription, or at least every 2 to 3 years to get a necessary medical exam. Unless you have something like diabetes. My husband has to get a diabetic retinopathy scan once a year. So be sure to check with your own doctor, but if you cannot afford that medical exam, if your insurance doesn't cover it, which many insurances don't, you can actually go to several different places. One of them is the American Academy of Optometry, and that is eyecareamerica.com. I will put the link down below. If you are a senior citizen, a child, or you have a glaucoma in your family history, then they will give you a free eye exam at a participating provider in your area. So you can save $65 to $100 depending on how much eye exams cost in your area. If you are a senior, also the AARP organization local to your area can help you find free eye exam, and Lions Club. Lions Club is if you have one in your area, they can recommend places to get free eye exams and free or discounted glasses. So while we're talking about it, I do have a recommendation for glasses. My glasses normally cost me $400 to $500 when I purchase new glasses because I have very, very strong prescription. I have astigmatism, I have double vision, I have a lot of things that mean that even if the frames are $100 or less, that the actual frames and the actual lenses inside can run up to $300 to $400. To get around that, I have found online eyeglasses stores. So the one I use is linked up above here, or at least the link will be showing up here. I'll put the actual link down below. Highly recommend you go to them. If you use my link down below, you get a big discount. So I got glasses that I normally get for $400 to $500. This latest pair were $85, work perfectly. They are actually a better quality than the ones I got at Kaiser, and I will be buying my next and future pairs at that location as well. So you can get glasses even if you feel like you can't afford them very inexpensively online nowadays. Number 5 is low income energy assistance. So if you are in a location where PG&E or your electrical or gas provider is very expensive, there are organizations which help you. So the one I'm going to talk about right here is LEAP. If you are in a financial situation that you need help, they will help you one time or multiple times to pay your energy bills. So especially for heating during the winter, sometimes even air conditioning during the summer if you live in a place where it gets unsafe to an unsafe heat temperature. I don't know what I'm saying, but if you live in a place where it gets very high temperatures or very low temperatures, they will help you with your energy costs. For heating, they will provide gas bill payments, they will provide electric bill payments, they will even help you out with wood if you only have wood heating. So be sure to contact them if you need some energy assistance this year and you cannot afford your energy bills. Number 6, there's no reason why anybody cannot have a phone for emergency situations. So if you feel like you can't afford a phone, Lifeline provides you with a free home phone, free or discounted cell phone. So it's either one or the other, but it means that if you need to call for emergencies, you have that Lifeline. They do provide you with local only, not long distance, but it allows you to call your local energy providers, your kids' schools, things that are local, as well as, of course, 911. So if you do not have a phone, you can't afford one, make sure that you hit Lifeline and see. Another way to get phone assistance is if you have a senior citizen citizen. This also goes for your energy bill. You do not necessarily have to be the senior citizen. We have a senior citizen who lives with us, my aunt. Because of her, we are able to get 20% off our energy bills and 20% off our phone bills. And we got that just by asking them. So call them up and ask them. If you have any senior citizen in your household, you may qualify for a discount even if you do not have a financial need. So we don't have a financial need, but they do have a senior discount through our programs. Number 7, this is one I use every year, and that is financial assistance from the government to go to school. So for community college, I have not paid for anything other than books. I will do another video down the line about how to get books free or very discounted, but you can get your tuition to community college in the United States 100% free. So start by going to FAFSA. I will put the link down below, fill that out. You can get things like a Pell Grant. In California, you can get the Cal Grant or Board of Governors waiver. Every state has something different. Start with filling out that FAFSA and then go to your financial aid office at your local community college. They are a wealth of information. Even if you think you do not qualify, you probably do unless you're super rich, in which case you're not watching A Frugal Life videos. So make sure you hit that financial aid office, whether you're an adult returning student like me or a high school student going to college for the first time, or if you've even been in college for a couple years. Financial aid can help you out. Start with FAFSA in that link down below. Or if you've even been in college for a couple years, financial aid can help you out. Start with FAFSA in that link down below. Number 8, we're getting down this list. Let's talk about weatherization. How exciting can we make weatherization? It's not that exciting, but it is something that we want to save money on or get free money on from the government or other organizations, so it's on this list. Weatherizing your home, whether it is a rental or owned, is something that people will help you with. So I'm going to put a link down below and a link up here that you can see with the organization that you want to contact, but they will help you. In my state it is PG&E, in other states it's other things, but they will help you with doing things like sealing the windows in your home, sealing under the doors. Most places will go through, most utility companies will go through your home for free and tell you how to weatherize and tell you the programs that will help you and give you money to do so. The other thing that utilities will do is help you with other things. So this is a little known fact. But you can call them up and ask what type of programs they have to help out with. So in addition to the 20% off we get for having a senior living in the home, we also have things like we received a free emergency battery storage system from PG&E because we have medical devices in the home. And the medical devices can be as simple as something like a CPAP machine for when you're sleeping. Or you can have a senior in the home that needs to have heating or cooling in order to keep them safe, like my aunt has had a stroke and a severe heart condition, so she cannot have severe temperatures. So they gave us a free battery pack. Utility companies will do that. So contact your local utility company and ask them about weatherizing your home and what other emergency situations they help pay for. And they will send you out a lot of different information, and they will send somebody out to your home if you want to and do an audit. It's incredible what you can get for free by just asking. Number 9, we didn't have to use the grant for this, but we did use the FHA program to purchase our home, and you would be surprised the programs they have to help you purchase a home, even if you're a single parent or you're under a certain income level, or you have the money to pay a monthly payment but have no down payment. You can still purchase a home. It is not a scam. Don't pay anybody for this information. You want to search up the FHA in your area, financial assistance for homeowners and renters in your area. You can search it on Google, put financial assistance for homeowners or financial assistance for renters or financial assistance for down payments in Google, and you will get a ton of links. Make sure that you go to a reliable link. I will put reliable links down below. Don't go to anybody that wants you to pay them for this information. You should not pay a single dime to get information on financial assistance for anything really, especially for owning a home or renting a home, paying your rent. My brother lives in a city where once a year they will pay your rent for you if you're financially unable. So whether you're a homeowner or a renter, there are assistance programs available for you, and many of them are little known programs that not a lot of people take advantage of. And again, you do not have to pay for this information. So go to the links below if you're having trouble finding it for your area. Tell me in the comments what city or state you're in and what financial information you were looking looking for, and I will send you links personally in the comments for your situation. Number 10, this is one that I didn't know about, but I found it when I was researching financial information, and that is the Awesome Foundation. This one is not really for personal and individual things like rent and bills, but this is free money that you can get to do really cool projects. If you want to do a project where you read to kids in your neighborhood and you need money for books, if you want to do a project where you walk dogs for seniors and you need money for supplies for daycare or doggy leashes or whatever you can think of to be a really cool project in your local area or even online, you can apply for a grant from the Awesome Foundation. And they have given out millions of dollars, and they will continue to do so. They are a really cool organization. If you want to see the types of things they give money for, go to the Awesome Foundation website and take a look and think about things that you can do to improve your neighborhood or your local area, and things you might need money for to get help for. Number 11, something none of us want to think about, is tax time. Did you know that you can file your taxes for free even if you're over a certain income level? That is right. As long as you're not doing the long form, you can file them for free on the IRS website. If you are a senior, you can get professional tax help for free from senior organizations to have your taxes filed for free for you. I do TurboTax because I like the computer and I like filing it myself, and it's a fun little game for me. But if I didn't want to do TurboTax and I wanted somebody else to do it for me, you can get professionals to do it for you as long as you're a low income or a senior, or there's an organization in your local area that just provides volunteers to do it for you. So again, this is one you might want to comment down below. Let me know what area you're in so that I can give you personal direct links. Or if you're great at Google, you can search free tax assistance for your area and you will find volunteers that will help you do your taxes for you. Number 12 is financial assistance to pay your rent or your mortgage. And we already talked about this a little bit on the FHA, but this is to pay your monthly rent or mortgage. So I got assistance during COVID from something that they do not help anymore called Keep Your Home California. They do have a website still for something else called 995.org where they will refer you to somebody that will help you pay your mortgage or your rent. Please do not give up and become homeless. There are ways to get your rent paid for a short period of time. We had our rent paid for quite a bit of time through the Keep Your Home California program when I was unemployed, and we did not have to pay a single dime of it back. So for an entire year they paid our mortgage. So there are organizations that will pay your mortgage until you get on your feet, both private and public organizations or religious organizations like churches. They will also pay your rent if you don't own a home, so you do not have to give up. There are ways out of it. There are situations and places that will help you that you probably don't know about. So if you need help with that, put a link down below or just go to 995.org. They have a lot of information on that website already. Are you ready for the next one? Talking about paying bills and needing help paying bills. If you're in a low income situation, or you're just a little bit short this month, or you just need to pay one bill so that it doesn't go off, there is a site called Need Help Paying Your Bills. Let me get the direct link and put it up above because I think I have that wrong. Let me read it to you. needhelppayingbills.com. needhelppayingbills.com. I will put it right here so you can find it. It is super easy. You will fill out a form for your specific needs. It's okay to put that information in there. They're not going to sell it to anyone. They're going to refer you to a ton of different organizations specific to your exact needs, your exact demographics, and your exact location, and they will tell you what organizations will help you pay your bills. It does not hurt to ask. Go through all of those organizations. If you are in need, you can get free money for tons of different things: food, utilities, medical, all kinds of things that you would be surprised that you qualify for. So take a look at that website. A similar website is called benefitscheckup.org. It's almost the same thing, but it's specific to government organization, and they will tell you benefits for your area. If you didn't know if you qualify for things like California SNAP or Medi-Cal or the Medicare or Medi-Cal or welfare for your specific state, I don't know what they're called in each state, benefitscheckup.org will help you find the specific organization and walk you through applying to them. So that is a great start. If you're not sure where to get help and you are in a severe financial need, definitely check out that site or pass it to somebody you know who needs it. Now, let's say you're out of financial dire straits and you're trying to get yourself up by your bootstraps and open your own business. You are not alone. There are millions of people that open their businesses all the time across the United States without a single dime. You want to go to start out with to sba.org. That is the Small Business Administrative. It's a small business organization. I have been there a ton of times for my small businesses and got a lot of help. You can get free legal help, you can get free forms, you can get lots of free classes online and in person that will teach you step by step how to open a business, step by step where to get the money. They will direct you to tons of different grants and financial aid organizations that will provide the down payment on things like supplies for your business or rent for your business, all sorts of things. If you're a woman or a single parent, you qualify for even more things. A minority, you qualify for even more things. So don't overlook the small business organization. sba.gov, not sba.org. sba.gov, I'll put it right here, is the one that you want to contact, and they will help you a ton. If you are overwhelmed by their website, pick up the phone and give them a call and tell them exactly what you're looking for, and they will direct you to the right place. They're super nice and super smart, and they are so helpful. You definitely want to contact them if you've ever thought of opening a business. And that is it for now. I'm going to tell you again, if I didn't tell you in the beginning of the video, governments will not give you direct money, so please do not fall for those scams. Do not fall for the Matthew Lesko membership or his books and things like that. Do not fall for other people that want you to pay them to give you the information to get free money from the government. You want to go to the proper organization that gives that money. I've listed a ton of them here. If you're looking for another organization for something specific I did not mention, let me know. I will not charge you a dime. That's just part of our YouTube channel, is to provide you with that information. Don't get scammed. Don't pay for that information. It is free information out there. If you have to pay for it, it is a scam. Trust me. So that is all for today. I love you all very, very much. Thank you for your patience in me getting out another video. I'm doing some crazy things in the background here. I'm going to school. I'm running several businesses out of my home. I'm working full time, so YouTube is my love, but I don't always get time for it. I will put out as many videos as I can. I will try to get on a more regular schedule. So if nobody has told you how very, very special you are so very, very special to me. It means so much to me every time you show up, every time you comment. It makes my day. Please continue to hang out with me. Please click subscribe and like down below. And I love you all. You're all my friends and family on the internet, and I cannot wait to talk to you in my next video.